Hey there everybody, Professor Cloud here, and welcome back for another episode in our modded version of Anno 1800. In the last episode, we really focused on one of those mods as we were working with a new fertility type and a new production line. This one being olive oil soap to replace the standard pig-based soap that's in the main game. And the whole reason why I decided to go down this path is so that we don't have to have pig farms on our island, which reduce the beautification of the island overall and therefore the value of the island. And that's thinking more long term as we get to things like monuments and stuff that's really going to increase. I didn't want to start from a net positive or a net negative. So with that, let's go ahead and jump back in. We're getting very close to really starting to ramp up into artisans, and I think this might be the episode that we make that complete transition, but we've got to see where we are on each of our islands and whether we're ready to make that jump. So let's go ahead and jump back in. Okay, here's one of our second islands, or separate islands. This is Brighton. This was the last one that we stood up. Right now, it's primarily got itself set up for schnapps. So everyone is pretty well set up and ready to go. But we do want to start thinking about peppers and grapes, as well as grain. As a matter of fact, one of the things that we can do here is go ahead and get flour production up and running so that we can turn on the flour processing good as part of lifestyle needs. That'll increase our number of farmers and coins by one. And as this is not going to be the island that's going to be producing beer, might be a bad idea for us to do. And then over here on Wrexham, we've already got the flour up and running. We've already got a few workers.
Every rose has its thorns.
We really need some more farmers here on this island. So let's go ahead and put in that. There we go. Somehow Wrexham became less attractive. I don't know why. All I did was put in people. In any case, they don't have any schnapps. So we do have to think about getting schnapps from Brighton over to Wrexham. And let's see how we are on... Yeah, absolutely. Let's go ahead and do exactly that. Let's create a route. This will... charter route. We want to go from... It's Brighton to Wrexham, right? Just want to make sure. Yep, Brighton to Wrexham. Let's only do 20 because they're so close together. And are we not allowed to change the name of it? No, apparently not. Yeah, so this is a charter route, not a trade route, meaning that I didn't have to create
something to keep you going.
A ship. Wow, okay, we just got 5 grand from Venti. That was very nice. This will also get Wrexham's lifestyle need, and that'll increase happiness as well as coin. So that'll really bump things up very dramatically. We've also got the new farmers that we just put in place there. The whole thing about Wrexham is Wrexham's going to be our beer production. So we did start some of that. Did I turn on the lifestyle needs here? I did. Okay, so we also have the flour going for that. So the initial wheat fields here were for the flour. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing over here at Brighton. Yeah, we've got plenty of farmers. So let's... I'm going to leave this for potatoes. I think what I'm going to do is run the road this way. And then wheat is here. let's put the warehouse down first. Yeah. Brighton has become less attractive. Okay. And then let's copy it. And then we will put down flour mill. Actually, can I put down the flour mill? Yes. Okay, I wanted to make sure that the flour mill required farmers and not workers. Alright, so that'll get that going on both islands. We'll now have schnapps here in a little bit. Let's go check on this, see what this quest is.
Respect your betters, and always help them out.
Alright, away from me, fell spirits, no, not you. You can help me keep these tendrils in the netherworld from reaching over my threshold. Salt from Madame Kahina is what I need so I can fashion a boundary they cannot cross.
I'm not as scary as you thought, eh?
Alright. Where are we going?
On our way.
Oh, good lord. Okay, let's check on Newcastle. Let's see how things are going over here. I don't see any other quests at the moment. Alright, so we stood up our... Those are our potato fields. These are our vegetable fields. We've then got our oil fields up here, our wheat fields up here. We've got a lot of stuff going on here at Newcastle, which is very exciting. That being said, we have not flipped over to artisans
It's
yet.
our human rights.
As you can see, we can. We've got the maximum number of people, but we do not have all of our happiness. We don't have beer. I'd like to get beer up and running. I think we're also going to go ahead and put in the church, if I can find it. There it is. Let's put that here. Actually, you know what? I need to let my funds grow. So let's look at some smaller things. Let's look at their lifestyle needs. Okay, so we did turn on vegetables and cheese. These were all replacements. The vegetables were a replacement for fish, and the cheese was a replacement for sausage, sticking with the theme of not needing pig farms. I am considering moving the vegetable fields. Either that, or I'm going to want to find a new location for the artisans, because once you switch to artisans, they have their own special needs. They do not those needs do not overlap. I think we can move the artisans out here. Okay, so it looks like Wrexham got its schnapps, because the number just bumped up by about 60. Let's validate that. Yep. Or they're getting their schnapps. Yeah. So they have schnapps. I am curious as to how quickly... If this number...
A check copy?
Gets above 20, it knows that I know that I've got enough going in back and forth. Sure, whatever.
Uncompromising journalism.
Okay, it just did. Which means I can probably change that route and make it less. Let's drop it down to 15. I'm doing that also so that I can eventually take some or sell some schnapps if I need to. Because this guy...
Don't
nope,
tell me
that's
I've missed
Albert.
another appointment.
This guy.
Not everything of yours is out in the open.
Oh, he only has soap and potatoes. I thought he had schnapps. What about Albert? Cole. Madame Kahina.
The Emporium
We don't know.
Exotique doesn't open it.
Where's my ship, by the way? Oh, there it is. It's coming around right now. Okay, back over what I was doing. That's right. I decided not to put in the church. Lifestyle needs. Bikes, rum. Yeah, I can't really turn on anything because a lot of this requires us to do the... Well... Hold on a minute. That increases artisans by 1. Beef I can potentially do with the cows. No, that's different.
If you're after something unique, you can...
Alright, and we're going to send you where?
Take the rudder.
Okay. Alright, so let's check on everybody. Alright, how is your flour? Where'd the flour go? There it is, 7. Alright, yep, let's go ahead and turn that on. That'll be a quick increase. Alright, let's start figuring out what we're going to do next now. Alright, you've got something...
Are you permitted to serve one such as I?
Oh, this I can do at the same time. Good. Photography quest. Wind-swollen sails are such an inspiring image, are they not? I would like to capture the words of homecoming they whisper in the wind, but I cannot see the docks from my study.
The chill already thaws.
I love it when they're easy like this.
My family extends its warmest appreciation.
Yeah, I love it when it's easy like this. The one for Wibblesock is on its way. Okay, let's go back up here. Okay, so Brighton is now good to go. Check on lifestyle needs. Flowers coming in. Let me check on production on each of my islands. Okay, everything is looking good. Newcastle. Everything's looking good, and Wrexham. Okay, I just want to make sure that we weren't, too close on going over our needs and demands. Or our supply and demand, sorry. Needs and demands are the same thing. For these guys, what we could start to do is set up soap. Set up olive oil soap on Brighton. And then, because, let's see, they do olive. They do
Ooh,
olive.
You gave me a fright. My talent is already rubbing off on you.
We could have
Know a
Brighton.
few what's turned to factory work. Hands mangled in machines. I'll stick with me scythe, thank you.
We could have Brighton kind of be the feeder for Wrexham. I think that might not be a bad idea. All right, let's do it. Nope. Where's olive oil soap? Why do do I not have olive oil soap? Is it because I don't have pescatarians? Although I don't see it here either. There it is. Okay. Okay, I was looking in the... Okay, I got it. We're good. And 1 minute, 30 seconds, so it was 2 to 1. Oh, but you need workers. Yeah, you need workers for all of this. Farmers for the olive groves, but you need workers for the olive oil press and the olive soap factory. Okay. I was trying to actually keep Brighton and Wrexham, well, Brighton primarily, as farmers only, but... Alright. Well, let's do this then. We'll upgrade those. Well, either that, or I make them all pescatarians.
Oh, we're in a good spot.
Let me see what this does again. It gives a field vegetable need, but it also gave us 10 workers. For 4 houses. So, God, that's not even 2 per household. How do you come up with 10? Alright, you know what?
Truest work.
I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to make this island nothing but pescatarians. I'm going to have some fun with the mods here. Alright, first of all then, let's go ahead and set up some vegetable fields.
What brings you here, Master?
A trade deal with me is your big moment.
Crap. Yeah.
This is a right old coat for you.
Okay.
You're wonderful. Magical.
Oh, Benty... I just paid 13 to Wibblesock for trade rights, and Benty gave me 20. Actually, I think she gave me 30.
Fields might help.
Alright, we need some more. Yeah, the only problem is when you go to pescatarians, yes, you gain the workers and artisans without having to have those particular ones in their place, but you also lose some farmers along the way. So, I mean, it is what it is, but... Alright, so we're going to get vegetables here soon. That'll increase the number of pescatarians and the coin, so that'll be good. And then once we can get olive oil soap running on this particular island as well. By the way, this whole island is primarily for the red peppers. The red peppers and the grapes. So it's thinking more long-term than it is short-term. But if I can start getting things produced and setting up charters where I need them, things will run very, very smoothly. Okay, you know what? Let's take a quick look and see if there's anything that anybody needs.
Oh, yes, pick me.
Okay,
We'll
you
explore
want
distant
beer.
lands, sing songs, and press singular flowers.
I'll
Wibblesock
get enough
wants
rapping at me
beer.
window at night.
And
If I'm commissioned, I will paint you a
bread.
story in broad strokes.
all right, let's see what we've got. Do we have any excess bread? Not really. We're basically making just enough on Newcastle. And right now, Newcastle's the only island that's getting bread. Well, shoot. What about soap? Because presumably, even though I'm making olive oil soap, any amount of soap will, or any type of soap will work. Yeah, right now I think we're probably only making enough. Where is it? Because we're also using olive oil for something else. I thought. Thought we were... No, I guess not. I thought there was another need for olive oil. But I guess not at the moment anyway. Okay, oh, let's take a quick look at our pescatarians. They need rope. Why do you need rope? For happiness. And then we also still need seafood stew. But you need one artisan to unlock seafood stew. Calamari fishery, field vegetable farm, and potatoes. And that's going to increase... I don't know how... It doesn't tell me what I need. Happiness. How does rope get crafted? Hemp, which is available on this island. Hemp just turns to rope. Increases happiness and coin. Well, for as little as that is, 30 farmers, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set up rope production. Let's put the hemp... Well, let's see. What is the production level? 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, so it's a 1-to-1. Alright, and then... checking on my warehouses to make sure that they don't need to be upgraded. The rope yard takes workers, as I would have expected. Alright, I'm going to put it right here next to the warehouse. And then extend the road. Because, I mean, we've got all these oil fields over here. We're going to need that road extended anyway. Okay, so that'll build up rope for Newcastle, which will increase all of the Pescatarians by 6 coins each. So that's good. What are their lifestyle? There's where the olive oil came in. It increases the number of Pescatarians. So we want to take that into account over on Brighton as well. And then they're also consuming wool and clay to increase the number of Pescatarians. Okay, so let's go check on that. Oh, hold on a minute. We got Madam... Nope, this is
There's
Venti.
fun to be found in everything, even quests.
Before I can set out, what happened to the old ones? Well, all those poor people were out in the cold, so I had to think quickly. Oh, so she wants Sales.
We doubled our efforts. Coordinates plotted.
Alright, I should have plenty. Yeah, I've got 220. Alright, let's check on you all real quick. Nope, still don't have it. Alright, let's go back up to Brighton. Community Hall, that increases happiness. Alright, so they've got their field vegetables. Cheese would be the next one. Which is just a dairy farm. Oh, but there's not enough workers. Ugh. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. We're going to put in more farmers. And more pescatarians. At the same time. Huh. Oh, I don't have enough lumber. Huh. I haven't hit that problem in a while. Let's see how they're doing with schnapps. 85, yeah, they're... Oh, I need to upgrade you. I need clay for that. Okay, there's our next thing to tackle, is clay... or just brick in general for Wrexham. They've got enough workers.
Look sharp, the governor's here.
Alright, so there's our clay. Does Brighton have any extra brick? They do. I still don't have enough workers to do cheese. Of course, I need more pescatarians anyway. I need 2 more. There we go. Alright, so that unlocked cheese. Which, hold on a minute. Let me make sure that I'm... 5 pescatarians and 7 coins each. Okay, yeah, this is a big jump. Our sheep farm is there. I'll probably want to do another sheep farm. I can almost guarantee I'm going to want another sheep farm. Alright, let's go ahead and do... Okay, so dairy farm. Moving in too close to the... Yeah, I gotta be careful here. Let's put it here. And then... Where do I want to put the cheese dairy? Why am I not getting any more lumber than this? I may need to put in another lumber mill. Yeah, because for some reason I keep running out of wood. And I don't know why. We got their vegetables. Yeah, you need to be upgraded. Alright, we'll come back. How are you all doing? You're fine. I don't know what I was worried about with you all. What am I...
I need something to blunt my rage on.
Oh, I need a church. Okay.
You can boss me around
That'll
all
fix
you
that
like.
problem. Good, good, good. Yeah, we really need to get beer. We need to get to beer. Oh, rope. That's what I was waiting. Wanting to see where you all with rope.
Those who wish
Okay,
to grow
good.
must themselves grow others.
Okay.
There is nothing like trying.
Ready for assignment.
Your conduct is exemplary.
Okay, so...
On our way.
Alright, and then we can drop off Lady Ching's at the same time. Alright, so we did get rope. And that gave us additional happiness and coin. Which is how we got up over 500 for at least a little bit. So our Pescatarians, with the exception of the seafood stew, are doing well. Our workers, with the exception of beer, are doing well. Can't get any of their other lifestyle needs.
Means a lot to Aaron.
Soap. So one of the things that I think I want to do is get additional soap. Basically copy and paste this
You're
whole
back?
entire thing.
Tell me everything. What can I say but thank you? Take the rudder.
I may actually just sell these sails to Archibald. Because I don't need them at the moment. Okay, back over here. I've spent a lot of time on Brighton. Flour. Okay, I need to put cheese place in place. Can I put it here? Okay, hold on. I think what I want to do is that, and then pick up and move you, and then put you.
Brought some joy.
You have shown Jin integrity.
All right.
Stations.
We'll get a little bit of money. Not a lot, but we'll get a little bit of money. Just out of curiosity, do you have anything of value? Only things you have are equipped on ships, so no.
Coordinates plotted.
Okay. Soap field vegetables. Alternate need. I don't want to do that. Soap. How am I doing on soap here on Newcastle? I don't think... I mean, I'm making excess, but not a lot of excess. Yeah, I'd really like to copy and paste this whole entire olive oil setup. Which, I mean, I can do. Especially if I move this over one. And then do something like this. I could copy and paste this whole entire thing and place it right up here. Or... No, I was getting ready to say I could copy and paste it right here. But then I might run into the... Well, you know what? Let's find out. Oh! I just realized. Well, first of all, I can copy and paste it. This is for... This was for the olive oil. So that we had both straight olive oil as well as olive oil soap. Okay. So if I want to double my soap production... without doubling my olive oil production, I just need 2 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. So let's do that. Okay. And then
It's all prepared.
okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna upgrade you. What? Oh, the scarcity of beer. Yeah, that one I understand. I get that. I need another olive oil press though, don't I? Because it's... No, it's 2 to 1 to 1. Okay, never mind. No, we're good. It's 2 to 1 to 1. Alright, we still got good numbers. Alright, I'm going to give this a little bit of time, and then we can turn on soap inside the lifestyle needs of our farmers, which will increase our farmers by 1 and coin by 1. I don't know that it's as good, it's as nice of a trade-off, but the other reason for doing it is so that we can increase our soap production to sell to the prison, Eli. We have a quest over on Brighton.
I need help with me lowly troubles.
Damned wild animals are eating all my hens. Poor things are so terrified they haven't laid an egg in weeks. Please, Governor, catch the rascals.
I shouldn't ask. We've all we've ever wished for.
Oh, he smells good lush.
I guess we're looking for chickens? Nope.
We'll gather and toast your elf.
Oh, good. We actually got wood for that. That was something we needed. Alright, where are we with our Pescatarians here? They need a community hall. They've got cheese. So that was a nice jump. Okay, there were 2 other Pescatarians I never got to upgrade. There we go. There's that. So soap was the next thing on Brighton that we were going to look at, but let's hold off on continually growing Brighton for a second, and let's take a look at Wrexham. Oh, clay is for workers, right? No? What was clay for? Other than we need brick. What was clay for? Yeah, I don't remember what... I mean, other than we need it for brick. But aside from that, the problem that we're going to have is we're going to need more workers. Okay, let's put in some more farmers here. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do full block. Church, that's sausage, and there was an alternate need of cheese. That's right. Alright, I think we can turn on the lifestyle need now. And that's going to increase our farmers and coins by 1. Okay, so that's a nice little step while we're working on other islands. I do want to start... I need to start thinking about what's next. Because at this point, the needs for the workers are complete. The only thing, happiness-wise, is the beer. Lifestyle, there's really nothing that we can do because rum comes from the New World. And penny farthings are... well, they're an engineer need. They're not even a... I mean, I guess we could start working towards seafood stew. The seafood stew is the last need for the Pescatarians. And we would need one artisan for that. So that would be the next step on Newcastle, is to make that jump to artisans. Okay, Wrexham has got more than enough farmers. What are we going to do? What are we going to do here? They're getting their schnapps from Brighton. Soap would be the next thing. We need a lot more workers for that, though. That, or we go ahead and... If we do cheese... Cheese doesn't become any option. Alright, you know what? Let's do the following. Oh, okay, it did. So what I think I'm going to do is then turn these into workers. Can I put a brick factory down? Yes, I can. Alright, that's only a 50% production yield of brick at the moment. I need a second brick factory to make it a 100% yield, but at the moment that'll work. Yeah, Wrexham is such a small island. I've got to be very careful about what I implement. I mean, this island is almost going to be purely dedicated to beer. I mean, it's got other possibilities. Herbs in particular, which I think is interesting. We haven't unlocked it yet. I think we have to unlock artisans before we can get access to herbs. But the big thing is the hops. Right now, the wheat that we have is specifically dedicated for the flour, which is the lifestyle need of our farmers. At some point, I really want to increase that trading post. I wonder if I can do that with Brighton. Oh, Brighton has already been upgraded. Do we have any... We don't have any brick on Brighton. We're going to have to transport it all. That's going to suck. Oh, we got fire. Uh-oh. I don't think I have a firehouse here. Yes, I do. Yeah, I have one right there. Okay, never mind. We're good. A little worried there for a second. I thought I had forgotten firehouse. But I guess not. Alright, let's go back to what we're doing here. The library, that increases the number of Pescatarians, but not the coin. The library. 4,000. I need 25 brick for that, though. Okay. What about the community hall? Okay, that just... Let's see. That I can put in place. Put it up here next to the firehouse. Yeah, that increases happiness. I don't know that that helps in any other way, but it increases happiness. Oh, man. The game says I've got No, not on this island though. Okay. It's weird when you go to the Pescatarian and you pull up the lifestyle need for olive oil. It says that I have 175 in storage. I'm like, not on this island. I don't. We could increase our wool production and turn on that. You know what? That's not a bad idea.
We put our love into this.
Yeah, let's do that. That's easy. We'll double our wool production and then turn that on. Yeah, we've only got 13 in our inventory right now, but that's going to change here now that I've just stood up a second sheep farm. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. So that one's nice. That was a nice and easy bump. Okay, so can I cannot. What I want to do is I want to upgrade these guys.
Oh, we're in a good spot.
Oh, is the pub too far away? The pub is too far away. Okay. It got up to 100%. We're good. I think we're okay. There's what I wanted. That gets us the additional workers that we need. Because if we're going to put in a cheese farm, dairy farm, sorry, cheese farm, I need the workers for the actual dairy. So we can put in the dairy farm, that's easy. That right there. And then just need to put in the actual dairy to create the cheese. And then we'll have that as the replacement for the sausage, which will be a nice bump in coin as well. And what I'll probably do is put that here next to the flour mill. We are producing... Yeah, I'm going to want to upgrade this small warehouse to a medium at some point in the near future. Okay, let's go ahead and let Wrexham sit. Let's go back over to Brighton real quick. Make sure Brighton is looking good. Specifically the Pescatarians, they've got their cheese. Soap is the next big one for... Yeah, we need to get soap running here on this island so that we can increase the happiness. Or increase... well, it increases happiness, yes, but also increases coin by 8. I mean, that's just such a big jump. In addition, we'll be able to turn on olive oil at the same time. Actually, specifically, I want to take a quick look at the lifestyle need because for wool. Okay, yep, we're good. That increased our number of pescatarians without doing a lot of work. But yeah, the next big thing on Brighton is getting the soap production. And then here's the last thing of the episode. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do two things. We're going to upgrade you two to workers. And then I'm going to take you four and we're going to move them up. We're going to upgrade them. Why is this one not upgradable? Oh, it's not close enough to the school. Oh, man, where is the school? Oh, okay. Is it just taking a while? Or does it actually need to be next door to... Because, I mean, I'll move it just so that I can upgrade it. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade all of you.
You reached a new milestone.
Okay, you've got your school. Why can I not upgrade you? Bro! Well, you know what?
All I ever desired was a place to live and work.
Okay, here, we'll upgrade you.
A bold new expedition, Admiral.
Ah, there's the expedition to the New World. We'll put you there. Okay, so let's move all of you, and we're going to bring you all the way up here. We're going to put you out here on the coast. I just need to run...
A special edition!
Canal to Land of Islands, Land of Lions open. Oh, that's not even the expedition I thought it was.
Let's extend the old telescope. These fabled lands exist after all.
Why did we get the expedition for Land of the Lions and not the one for the New World? Well, in any case, we now have artisans.
Is fine when it looks not over forest.
We do need a school. And a church. So I am going to have to replace that. Wow, we've got so many more things now. Okay, let's...
My work is the love of my life.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Instinct over thought. You could even call it art.
Okay, so there's our school. Okay, we want to turn on cheese to replace the sausage. Yeah, look at all of that. Oh, boy. So we've now got seafood stew as a replacement for something. Suits, tools, and sardines as a replacement for canned goods, I'm guessing. I think we can turn on wool as a lifestyle need for the artisans. We can do clay also. And clay is going to increase coin, so I'm definitely going to do that. And we'll go ahead and turn on wool also. Alright, well, that's where we're going to wrap it up for this episode. I think this is a perfect ending spot. We got our first artisans in place, and as you can see, we've got advanced productions for different things. So the standard production for the rope, for example, was hemp into rope. Now we have a level 2 rope factory. Now I'm not sure what the difference is. Oh, production cycle is 5 seconds. So you can actually feed... God, what is that? If it's 5 seconds divided by 60, so 12. 12 hemp farms could feed one level 2 rope production factory. That's just ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. Holy crap. It's kind of cool, though. It is very cool. And obviously, they've got level 2s for a lot of these different things. But if we look at artisans now, we have advanced production, which is what I was just referring to. Then we've got now windows, canned food, and town hall. And I'm pretty sure that the canned food is going to be able to be swapped out for sardines. And we've got another shoreline over here that we could potentially build that into. But this is where we're going to put our artisans for now. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be fun. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. I hope you've been enjoying the content. If you have, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button for me. Subscribe if you haven't already. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the next episode. Talk to you soon.